So Mike Flanagan's newest Netflix series is here after his really, really great success with The Haunting of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and also Midnight Mass. And this time we get a Christopher Pike adaptation, which I hope spawns many more Christopher Pike adaptations. Since I just read this book for this release, I'm very interested to check this out and to see how he's going to make this horror. Because the book is like zero horror. So we shall see. Let's jump into the trailer and go.
I'm going to Stanford in the fall.
You need to celebrate it. Break a few rules, I think. Just like once in your life.
No, this is where she's getting sick.
Are the odds in my favor? It's not quite that simple. Can you say the real name again, please? Papillary thyroid carcinoma. Thyroid cancer.
Okay, so they're taking this back to the 90s when the book was written. Because that's an old-ass computer.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Georgina Stanton. Welcome to Wycliffe.
That is good old.
How long have you all been here?
About 4 months for me.
3.
63 days, 17 hours, and 11 minutes.
You don't know the minutes.
You don't know the minutes.
I'm going to die. All of us here are dying. This is a hospice? My parents told me this was a boarding school. What's in the basement?
I dare you. No, he doesn't.
It takes a lot to scare me.
Did you recognize her,
Don't actually go down there.
the nurse or whatever, doctor?
What is this?
Oh,
It's kind of a
no, I'd have to see her again.
I was going to say it, and then I was like, wait, I want to see if
Ghosts.
tell stories.
Kaylee figured it out.
What is that? Ooh,
First official night.
Of course. The Flanagan eyes.
love them.
Stories about this place. Stories about people who thought they were gonna die but didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, they're definitely amping up the horror.
I do not get to change the outcome. I don't care what it costs.
No, this is not the book.
Oh my gosh.
I bring the world down. You need to stop.
Oh,
And don't put yourself and all
That
of us
actress.
in real danger.
from Servant.
To those before, to those after, to us now, to those beyond.
Oh, what? Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's fucking scary. I don't like that shadow.
So they really only showed her for a second. That was Heather Langenkamp from
Oh,
Nightmare on Elm
yeah,
Street.
okay.
Nancy.
Yeah.
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 I was expecting to see her a little more than that. But I didn't even know she was in this show. So, anyway,
That's
cool.
so funny. I saw the actress that plays, what's her name in Servant? The redhead, the main girl.
You sure that was who you...
I thought I saw her.
That didn't
Yeah.
look like her to me.
It was in a very, right
Yeah,
there.
right here.
Maybe not. Is that not
I
her?
don't think that's... No,
you
that's
sure?
that's not her.
Oh, wow. I thought she looked just like her.
I can be wrong, but I don't think so. Anyways, so yeah, I just read Midnight Club maybe a month or two ago,
Yeah.
and I was very, very surprised by how little horror, if any, there is outside of just the horror of dying young and how scary that is and how tragic that is, and really just them dealing with it. But it's more about like them telling stories, and throughout the book, probably 60% of the book is really just their stories they're telling, which are character moments for them because it kind of illustrates who they are, the kind of stories, because they're making them up. the kind of stories that they need to tell for themselves. It shows you what kind of person they are or where maybe they're at mentally with what they're doing. But honestly, the stories really aren't that interesting. There's something to it. And then there's this thing that's in the chair, which is alluded to in the book a little bit, but never really outright explicitly shown or depicted all that much. So this is a much more horror take on the book, and a welcomed one, because I felt the book to be very, very depressing. A huge emphasis on drama, which of course would be why Flanagan is drawn to it, because it deals more with emotional beats and cues than like horror. And if with Flanagan, he's all about the drama
Yes.
in his horror takes, whether it be Dr. Sleep or any of the aforementioned Netflix series, or even something like Before I Wake or whatever, right? Or God, even Gerald's Game. He loves focusing on the drama of things, and this one has ramped up the horror. But I know you haven't read the book.
No.
What is the trailer saying to you?
Well, I mean, obviously we talked about the book, and, I was expecting it to be more of a horror take on it. I'm a huge fan of Flanagan. I think everything that I've seen of his, I really am very, very into. So I'm expecting it to be actually a pretty depressing show in a lot of ways, just because of the fact that you're dealing with, kids that are ill.
Yeah.
But I'm also expecting to have a lot of like really just scary imagery and symbolism kind of associated with that. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for this, and I would actually really like to read the book before we watch the show, just to see, when we're watching it, if there's anything that obviously connects to the book. It would be really cool to be able to pick those things out. But I was already really high on the idea of this, and seeing the trailer now like this, it just ups my level, of excitement and anticipation.
I have no doubt that Flanagan is going to elevate the storytelling here and make much more. He's gonna connect the stories to the relevance of the character development, and say really, really brilliant things about death and tragedy and the value of life, and just tons of stuff like that. I can already see it just from knowing his writing and how he handles his drama and the messages and all of that stuff. So I think he's gonna vastly improve upon the book. Not that I disliked the book, I just was expecting a completely different kind of book, and this show looks to be more of what I was expecting from the book. So it'll be kind of cool to get a take on it that more matches up with my already preconceived ideas when I sat down to read the book.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, it's a gorgeous looking film, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Television series. As expected.
Yeah.
We got the Mike Flanaganisms here, right?
Yeah.
You got the white eyes,
I love
which
it.
is in every film he's ever made.
It's great.
He just cannot help himself at this point. He just has to do it.
I don't blame him. I think that it's really cool when horror directors have like fixations like that just keep making their appearances.
Sure.
And I love the white eyes.
And now I'm yawning because it is 1 a.m. and we've been going all day and had to sit through Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Don't see it for any reason. Not on VOD. Not if people pay you.
Yep, not even if they pay you.
But Netflix, October 7th? Wasn't that what it was? Isn't that what it said? October 7th? Yeah. So October 7th, that is the same day that Hellraiser comes out.
Yeah, that's going to be a super exciting
and then 2
day.
days before that is the premiere of Chucky Season 2. So October obviously has Halloween Ends.
Yep.
And, it's going to be rife with a lot of promising content.
Yes. Very
Hellraiser
promising.
is probably, I don't know, Chucky season 2.
Chucky
I don't know.
season 2
We'll see.
might be one of
I'm
them.
pretty excited
Yeah.
for a lot of it.
Yeah, I am too. It's hard
So-
to rank it.
We will obviously watch and discuss soon enough.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us. If you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, all that stuff.
Yeah, all those things.
All right. Bye.
Bye.